Sebastian Stan may play a superhero on the big screen, but he's well aware that the Winter Soldier's bionic arm can't pull all the weight itself. Here's the fitness routine Stan used to get into superheroic shape. Just like the Winter Soldier himself has changed allegiances over the course of his time in the MCU, Sebastian Stan's fitness routine has undergone similar alterations. The actor sat down for an interview alongside his trainer Don Saladino, in which he discussed how landing the Marvel role forced him to reconsider how he was exercising. Prior to getting the part, he said,
I felt like I was just doing what I think a lot of people do, when they're out there. They just know to go to the gym, but you don't have a plan, really.
When he first donned the mantle of the Winter Soldier, that's when things started to change. For Captain America the Winter Soldier, he had a pretty simple mission in mind: to look good shirtless. Clearly, he achieved that goal and then some. But things started to turn when he was set to reprise the role in Captain America Civil War. He may have just wanted to look good for Winter Soldier, but for the sequel, he said, I knew these guys were going to be massive around me. I was like, let's just get as thick as possible. Throughout his time in these superhero movies, Sebastian Stan's chest has regularly been on display. This has necessitated the actor to really focus on that area of the body, and his trainer put together what's clearly an awesome regimen to accomplish precisely that. Saladino told Men's Journal, I threw in a lot of gymnastic movements before we even started training. Before every workout, there was about 20 to 30 minutes of functional movement. Fun bodyweight exercises like this got us warmed up, but also got us excited to train. From there, he goes into 5 minutes of handstands, 5 minutes of Turkish get-ups, 5 minutes of arm bars, and 5 minutes of front levers. Stan's routine then transitions into 2 separate weight blocks, the first of which consists of flat dumbbell presses, dumbbell squeeze presses, and cable flies. The second block has him doing incline barbell presses, alternating flat dumbbell presses and dips. The arms were another area that Saladino helped Stan to develop. The trainer told Men's Journal, the fact is, biceps and shoulders aren't a major muscle group, so I like to throw in an arm day when the rest of the body isn't feeling up to being pushed. When you are trying to build the arms, I always like to start with a heavy movement, putting pressure on the tissue. There are 2 workouts Stan does on arm days. The first is a kettlebell carry workout, which starts with an overhead carry of 50 yards for each arm. He then goes into a rack carry for 50 yards, a bottom-up carry for 50 yards, a one-arm suitcase carry for 50 yards, and a farmer's walk of 100 yards to finish it off. To work out his arms, Stan got into various forms of weightlifting, including tricep pushdowns, hammer curls, skull crushers, and heavy barbell curls. If anything, the results of this regimen may have worked out too well. Stan told Men's Health that when he got fitted for his prop arm for Captain America Civil War, it no longer comfortably fit on him. When it comes to getting in shape, what you eat plays just as important a role as how much you're exercising. For Sebastian Stan, that means sticking with a diet that allows him to stay lean while still packing on muscle mass. And according to Fitness Clone, it involves plenty of vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. When training for his Winter Soldier role, Stan tends to eat once every 2 to 3 hours and avoids anything that could undo all the process he made in the gym, including refined sugars, salts, and commercial meats. Perhaps it shouldn't come as a surprise that Stan doesn't really eat at restaurants while he's training, because he can't really get anything that tastes halfway decent. On top of that, Stan makes sure to get adequate sleep when he can, somewhere in the vicinity of 8 to 10 hours a night. As it turns out, sleep is one of the best things a person can do when trying to pack on muscle, as it accounts for a great deal of the body's muscle repair and growth. It's one thing to look buff on camera, it's another thing entirely to put your fitness regimen to the ultimate test to perform fight scenes and ridiculous stunts. As it turns out, Stan is willing to put himself wholeheartedly into his role, as confirmed by his stunt double for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, John Nunnia. During an episode of the Screen Forum podcast, the stuntman talks about what a pleasure it was to work alongside the actor for the Disney Plus series. There's gonna be quite a few moments where it's more a lot of Stan than you're looking at doing certain parts, because he stepped up and he put the training in. From that point, it was like, well, we know he can do this, let's push it even farther. Nunnia goes on to tell the Screen Forum podcast, I don't think the Winter Soldier is quite over with in the Marvel Universe. There's still a lot more to ride out on that one, and I look forward to being part of it. It may not be an official confirmation of Season 2 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but we'll take what we can get at this point. It's a lot of hard work to play a super soldier, but Stan has proven he's up for the challenge time and time again. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movie stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.